First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all Yakim on the highways and byways, bidding to the marriage. You know, I want to continue on from the last topic, from the last video. So not only that, George Floyd, the death of George Floyd, now they're attacking the CNN building. I think I can get this verse though. Because it's happening all across the country. People are protesting about the Israelite that died over a $20 bill. That's ridiculous. Esau's the devil. But what was I about to show you? What was it? Okay. What are you paraphrasing? Micah 5:12, I will cut off witchcraft out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. So Esau, right? Esau used the media, not only the media, but these movies, Black Panther, to calm Jake, to pacify Jake. Why you think, all this fancy stuff? What do you think? Jake like gold bling or whatever. In ancient times, we would all wear gold. Cause Jake like fancy things, So that's the whole point of Macy's. That's the whole point of all these, But not only these stores, but the media, right? Brainwash Jake. Talking about how Jake's the bad guy. You can't trust your own bro. But it's not only, Esau used to put Jake on TV so much. Jake's still a car. Esau plastered that all over the media. People would get hypnotized and they think, oh man, they think nothing good can come of us. It's that it's that's witchcraft, that's sorcery. Hypnotizing people into believing that the so-called black man is the worst ever. But people are starting to wake up. Who's the worst ever? And this is not, and we're us, of a great millstone and all and other sincere brothers that do this. We probably talk about Esau, right? What we talk about is all over YouTube. We don't need no we don't need no media, right? To no channel or no what's the word I'm looking for? I forgot what you call it. But anyways, we don't need no TV station or whatever, right? And people are already waking up. That's the spirit. People, the vibration, of Yahweh Shemir Shai return is coming. The Lord's gonna, then the scriptures tell you, He's gonna cut off the witchcraft. You got people, we play this video. No more brainwashing. That's what CNN, NBC, ABC, whatever. Play it right now. Esau's losing power. Jake is wild, bro. My thing is, what does any of this got to do with George Floyd? Jake just making an excuse. Yeah, George Floyd died, so we protesting. 5 minutes later, you see them breaking into a building. That had nothing. The Lord didn't ask us to do this. You're gonna get yourself killed. Esau don't, man. Oh wait, I got this. I'm just gonna play the video. Then I got something to show you guys. people are not listening to Esau no more. Don't listen to Esau, you know. Esau, the cop, the officer, right, that killed George Floyd. There was a picture with him. In the picture, he had a hat on, and it says "Make white people great again." So Esau knows he's not in the spotlight as he used to be. You know, he's not this guy people look at like, wow, the white man, we gotta respect him. He's gonna, no one fuck him. You know, everybody's like, you ain't no one. You know, no one's looking at Esau like he used to be. You know, it's gonna start getting worse too, cause Esau he's not getting that respect. Like because he's losing power. He's running out of time. You know, and so this is what he's doing. He's killing Jake at an alarming rate. You know, cause the Lord is coming back. That's why Revelations, 12:12. What does it say? Come down, having great wrath. You know, because I know he knows he has a very short time. What is it? Therefore rejoice. All right. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down onto you, having great wrath, because he knows that he hath but a short time. That's Esau. Esau, the elites right now, probably giving orders to the peons, from the higher ups, talking about, you just go kill whatever. Because Esau is running out of power and time. Esau trying to get their RFID chip. People are working up to that. People don't want to take it. Then you got this going on. Esau's probably panicking right now. Esau was, when he can't lie no more, he's gonna use the sword. And that's what he's gonna start doing. And here's something I wanted to show you guys. Donald Trump said, this is what he wrote. He said something like this. Right, I'll see. So Donald Trump used the phrase, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." So basically saying, Jake, who's looting right now? Jake. So who's gonna get shot at? Obviously them. Because Esau's gonna start shooting at Jake. Oh, ultimately. Wait, hold up. The phrase was used by Miami's police chief Walter Headley in 1967 and by presidential candidate and segregationist George Wallace the following year. And when was this? 1967, when he had the civil rights movement, I think. And the police chief said that when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Basically saying Jake's gonna be getting killed at an alarming rate if they keep destroying stuff and robbing it. Hadley used it when he addressed his department's crackdown on slum hoodlums, according to the United Press International article from the time. So they're gonna be killing Jake. See, look at that. He used that phrase, in 1967, and Donald Trump rephrased it. So Donald Trump said he got the military. The police officers aren't enough, so they're gonna go to the military. And now there's a curfew in Minneapolis, but no one's listening to that, and they're not. It's lucky they're not listening to the curfew. Esau's losing power. They're gonna start killing Jake, like he just said. The looting starts, the shooting starts. Esau can't lie no more. His lies ain't working. That witchcraft is cut off. He's getting cut off daily. Spiritual Satan's turning on Esau. Because he obviously anything that Yahweh creates is gonna that he controls it. It shows you that in the book of Job. Satan went to the Lord when the Lord asked for Satan. He came. He didn't disobey. But I want to get Psalm 55:21. This is the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, right? This was Esau for many years. Man, I be looking back. Yeah, some Edomites, these Edomites, man, they be sneaky, But war was in his heart. That's Esau. You know, Esau has war in his heart. You know, his words were smoother than butter. But war wasn't. You know, he's tired. He's not being nice no more. You know, if you watch Hellboy, right? What does Hellboy does? What does he do? You know, he shaves his horns so they won't reach its peak. You know, because he'll be a true devil. You know, you watch the movie Hellboy, he shaves them daily. That's Esau, shaving his horns daily, trying to be nice and all. But he's trying now. You know, the time's coming where he's gonna say, you know what? You know, I don't care. He's gonna show his true colors, force everybody with the mark of the beast. He's gonna try to force everybody. You know, Lord's willing, we be part of the 144,000. Some of us will be martyrs. Some of us will be on a run. But Lord's willing, you know, we confess His name still. If Esau was asked of us to deny it, Lord's willing, we keep the faith and still say His name. But war was in his heart. His word was softer than oil, yet were they drawing sword. You can't trust him. You know, Esau just sneaky. And now he's showing his true color daily. No one likes Esau. No one likes Esau. You know, everybody's waking up that he's the devil, you know. Esau losing power. Isaiah 14 and 12 to 14. How thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations. You know, Lucifer, talking about Esau. Esau he glorifies himself in the light, like he's weird. You know, Esau's weird, man. He swears on the holy scriptures, right? In the courtrooms, there's so many popes and all this and pastor, but yet they're sick. You know, Esau's perverse. Esau will take something holy like the scriptures, then just taint it by twisting the verses up. You know, for thou hast said and done. You know, and he's not a light bearer. You know, he professes himself to be a light bearer, but yet he does wickedness daily. You know, it doesn't make any sense, you know. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of clouds. I will be like the Most High. You know, Esau trying to be like the Most High. You know, but let me go there. Because Esau trying to get an army in the space stations up there, SpaceX, I heard. But go down 15. Yet thou shalt be brought. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that feed thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdom? Esau's probably going to look like a caveman, you know? They're going to look, is this the man? Going to be all hairy. You know, Esau's going to go back into his estate, his animalistic state. You know? Esau's losing power, you know? Look at this. No one's listening. No one cares, bro. This is recent. Wait. Unrest amounts across multiple U.S. cities over the death of George Floyd. Multiple U.S. cities. So no one's respecting Esau. You know, Esau is no one. Even when these officers have guns, Jake still don't care. You got some Edomites with Jake. You know, Esau's gonna kill his own people too. Think Esau cares? You know. Demonstrators funneled their anguish in cities like Atlanta, New York, and Washington. Chants, signs, and outbreaks of violence, smashing windows and setting vehicles ablaze. In Minneapolis, roughly 1,000 people marched peacefully along the city's major freeway interstate. Hours after a curfew went into effect, one black man held a sign that read, "Am I next?" After curfew went into effect, so they got a curfew. That's martial law, you know. There's martial law now. Esau's gonna start killing Jake soon, man. What Donald Trump said when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Eventually, the marchers made it to the 5th precinct, where some demonstrators threw rocks or bottles at police. Minneapolis and St. Paul are under a curfew, but few people paid attention. Around midnight, the State Department of Public Safety tweeted that 350 troopers are near the 5th precinct in Minneapolis to clear the area and enforce curfew. So, martial law is in Minneapolis now. You know, and Esau's going to start mobilizing the troops, to kill Jake.
Overnight, across the country, the calls for justice are growing more intense. In Atlanta, where protesters filled the streets, smoke billowed into the sky as a police car went up in flames. Nearby, crowds set their sights on the CNN Center, vandalizing, then breaking in. All this despite an impassioned plea from Atlanta's mayor to stop the violence.
Go home. You're not honoring the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. and the civil
shut up. Martin Luther King is a coon.
rights movement. If you want change in America, go and register to vote.
And as the sun set, the destruction spread.
This is the College Football Hall of Fame. It's a popular museum in the heart of downtown Atlanta. Right over here behind me, you can see Centennial Olympic Park, of course, the home of the '96 Olympics. In the middle of it all, a police SWAT vehicle.
Nearby, two cars stood ablaze for more than an hour as officers fired tear gas, working to clear the area. All just hours after what started as a peaceful protest over the death of George Floyd. His final moments captured on video, an officer's knee on his neck.
When you saw the video, what did you think?
That could be my father, that could be my brother, that could be me. And it's just happened too many times.
More tense clashes around the country, including this standoff at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where a police car burned as officers pepper sprayed the crowd. And in Detroit, demonstrations turned deadly when someone fired shots into a crowd, killing a 19-year-old man. Officials say police were not involved. From Louisville, still reeling over the death of 26-year-old Breonna Taylor, killed by police officers as they served a narcotics warrant.
It's like directly at us.
Where NBC affiliate Wave 3 reporter and crew came under fire from police. To San Jose, California, protesters there flooding a freeway, smashing windows with...
Bro, but everybody forgot about the coronavirus in seconds. No one, like Esau lied, Esau thinks he's gonna have a... See, this is... Esau thinks he has a... That's how you know Esau doesn't have enough time. Esau came up with this coronavirus, probably made it. But it probably is real, probably not, but... So fast in a hurry, it's gone. It's not gone, but no one's even thinking about it. Everybody's outside, no social distancing. That's gone out the window now,
Drivers still inside before clashing with police. And Cincinnati, where protesters stormed the area's Justice Center. Calls for justice echoing through city after city, while amid the escalating tensions, many are hoping the message does not get lost.
It keeps happening. No matter what's done, no matter how many protests, it keeps happening. It's always been happening, but now it's just recorded. That's why it's getting seen more.
And guys,
that's the thing. Yo, Jake is waking up. That sorcery of that mind control Esau had over Jake is going away. Jake is finally realizing protests don't work. They've been doing that since the civil rights movement. It don't work. But I'm not saying banalize. Because that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to wait on Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because I don't think you stealing from Target is gonna change what Esau does. Jake just fucking her. Excuse my language, but Jake is just doing too much. You stealing from the store is gonna make Esau you're putting a target on your back. Looting Target out or whatever, Macy's. That's not what we're here. We gotta wait upon Yahweh Bashim Shai. You're just about to get yourself killed. Honestly, you're not even doing nothing productive. You're just trying to rob something over some materialistic item that's not gonna help you in the time of Jacob's trouble. You know.
Overnight, as we were standing out here for hours, we did see a number of people get arrested, at least 2 arrests. We know of several more that happened overnight. Now, I do need to put this into context. The city of Atlanta, especially the mayor and the police chief, very hesitant to use any sort of tough force, confrontational force. Of course, Atlanta is the birthplace of the civil rights movement, the home of the peaceful protest. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was born here, so you can hear that passion in the mayor's voice when she spoke last night. Take a look.
When I heard there were rumors about violent protests in Atlanta, I did what a mother would do. I called my son and I said, "Where are you?" I said, "I cannot protect you and black boys shouldn't be out today."
And as you heard the mayor and some of the people there with her last night saying, you know, this is our home, this is our city. If we lose Atlanta, what else do we have left?
Man, Jake is lost, bro. I mean, you know, thinking that, especially that woman, that mayor, you know, she shouldn't be in office. She's a woman, you know. You know, there's protesting going on. I'm gonna get one more scripture though. I'll get another verse too. But we're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, and Jake ain't paying attention to the times we're in. You know, Jake want to loot stores and stuff. Esau's gonna take advantage of that, right, and use that against Jake. Let me get Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. You know. We're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble. Who's gonna be saved out of it? You know, the elect. You know, it's gonna get worse than this. You know, Donald Trump already deployed the military, 350 troops in Minneapolis already. Now they gotta enforce curfews. That's martial law. You know, and I also seen a video. There was a dude, an Edomite, right, dressing in all black with a gas mask on, breaking windows. You know. Starting a riot. He was starting a riot, you know. That happened in Minneapolis. But I want to get this other verse. Whatchamacallit? KJV. Oh, I forgot what I was. Listening. Regard. You got Jake, you know, where I live, playing music and playing fireworks. Like what? Like Jake is gone, dog. Like Jake be partying in the we're not even in that time. We're not even in the kingdom. Fireworks. You know, like why you doing that firework? You know, there's no need for that. You know. There's a time for everything, you know. Jake's gonna be playing fireworks during the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, everybody's starving. You still hear them partying in the background. Like, what are they doing? You know. But anyways, 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. You know, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Invading one another. You know. You're gonna have to probably break. They're probably gonna people gonna start breaking into people's houses. They're already doing that in Target in these stores. I seen this video with this Israelite woman. She broke into a furniture store. She said, "Look at all this furniture, all this leather." I was like, "What the?" She broke into the furniture store in Minneapolis. You know, not only that, not only invading, but disregarding their kings and their princes. Donald Trump, no one listens to him. The governors, mayors, 6 feet apart, everybody wearing masks. That's gone out the window. Donald Trump don't even wear a mask. You know, You know, so no one's listening to no one. You know, no one. You know, everybody's this prophecy is coming to pass. You know, the scripture is a living book, and this is what's happening right now as we speak. Prophecy is coming to pass. Esau's losing power. No one listening to Esau. No one looks at Esau like people would 50, 60, 20 years ago, you know? No one looks at this guy like, oh, wow, look, Esau, the white man, is a great guy. No. Or not only the other nation looked at him that way, but also feared him. No one respects or fear Esau. No one's scared of him. You see Jake freaking breaking stuff, and Esau had a gun. Esau has guns. Jake don't care. No one cares. You know, you gotta see a little bit of other nations in some of these protests, looting and stuff, but that has nothing. You know, no one's intimidated by him at all. You know, Esau losing power. It shows daily. You know, but I wanna end it like that. You know, we're almost out of here. You know, in the time we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. You know, martial law has already been deployed in Minneapolis. That's probably gonna come to more states. You know, Lord's willing, we keep the faith and keep praying. But I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honor to the great millstone, and salutations to all y'all coming to houses and bowers. Till next time, I say shalom.